Okay, so I'm not doing this right now. I have other races to do at the quarry. National is probably the next thing I'll think to do. Where's the next enduro? There are 5 enduro, or 6 enduro rounds, only 5 national rounds. Only 5 short track rounds. Is there an extra enduro, I guess? Maybe it's at the islands? But I don't know why you wouldn't have like national and so on in the islands. Phillip Islands, I think they're called. I don't know. Anyways, national is probably what I'll do next, I'm thinking. I still don't know what Olympics even is. Anyways, we need to go back to those Supercross at some point. Soon, probably. If I'm confident how well I can do these races in the quarry, I might head back there. We are at a point where getting first in these races does give me a somewhat comparable amount of money to doing a freestyle round. Although I still get it way faster doing a freestyle round, so I don't know. I feel like the balance is way off in terms of how much money you get for these things. It's probably going to flip, though, eventually, where I get virtually no money compared to what I get from winning pro tournaments and so on, but we'll see. In which case, these should probably just make the amount of money you get from points from stunts scale with the difficulty of the event that you're doing, but whatever. For now, we just need to remember if we want money, we need to do freestyle. And I'm avoiding deliberately grinding for anything yet, but we'll probably have to do so at some point. And Gonzalez got the whole shot last time. Don't hog it. Not trying to wheelie. Go a little bit gentler than that. There we go. Trying to do a wheelie. Pulling back a little bit to keep some traction on that part is good, but... Oh, darn it. Not a good idea to try to do a wheelie on those. It will not work. That's not a bad spot to preload. So you don't land not going uphill. I got clotheslined by a no, that's not the right way to go. By a tree. I'm not sure what the right route is to take there. Oh, not this one though. Yeah, that wasn't bad actually. Thought I landed on something a bit more uphill than I did. Ah! I cut the inside way more than I should have there. Nope, not mean to slide her on the side. Nope, there's no reason to preload there. I really need to learn which parts are useful to preload on and not. Yeah, so you don't do that. Once you've lost speed, you have less speed to get over other humps with. Alright. I feel like this is pretty okay though, this course. I don't feel like there's anything that's really giving me a lot of trouble. Yeah, you have to pull like really gently to stabilize yourself on those parts. Yeah, it's probably better to go on the outside here. Just intuitively, I always end up going on the inside of basically anything, but it's definitely not always the right thing to do. Do not jump up into the finish line. You can hit your head on it. So that one, do not preload on. This one, probably preload on. Yeah, here we go. Not if I need to preload on that second last one, even that last one really, but as long as I don't land going uphill anywhere, I'm fine. Where am I going? I have a problem where everything on the screen is the same color. I just lose track of what's happening sometimes. Again, it's partly my fault for the screen being so small when I'm playing this on. Oh man, then this off-rider. You can't go up there. Why would you do that, though? Is that like a shortcut of some weird sort? No, I don't think so. It's further on the outside and more precise. You have to be more careful doing it. I don't know why you would ever do that. You get a smaller jump, though, if you go on the left side. I don't know which one's more worth doing. I did not need to preload there. Oh boy. I forgot I need to not preload that first one. Not too bad though. Yeah, we recovered okay. And those humps like that tend to be a cascading failure where you mess up at one point, you lose too much speed to be able to jump over any other humps. I did not remember this song on the soundtrack. Oh, that was a really awkward landing. Yeah, I lost too much speed about to really. Still. These guys. Alright, well, this isn't exactly a full-on I'm dominating this race sort of thing, but I think this is going pretty okay. Nope. Shoot. Yeah, wasn't great. Yeah, I kind of got 2 packs here in the race. Curious how much of a money difference it'll make that I did those couple of tricks in this. We'll see. I would expect to make a big one. Because you don't get... You need to do a decent number of tricks to get any credits for it, but... I like how you land going up the hill on a spot here, but at the same time... Oh boy. Shoot. That's gonna cost me the race, isn't it? Hey. Cost me first place is one thing. Cost me second as well is not something I'm okay with. Okay, we're good. Jeez. Ugh. Best kind of multiplier? 1. Yeah, I see 25 credits. It's not really much I care about. Yeah, we need to get snow tires before we head off to Glacier Resort now I think about it. Or ice even. Depends on the course you're on. I suspect the race courses will not have any ice on them, but you might run into some ice in the enduro. So I need to do an enduro here. Now might be the time to do that. Otherwise, the only things to do are red targets in the trailer park, and then freestyle and so on in there. I might be able to do Supercross now too. I don't know how hard I really want to try that right now, though. Oh, apparently this is very bad for that surface. Okay. How much money do I have? Not quite enough to actually buy mud tires. That's actually grass and dirt, it looks like, though. Oh, wait. Am I still on my bad tires? Why was I on these tires? Should I still be on these ones? I set to these earlier, didn't I? I'm not sure what's going on there. I guess we can just do their enduro here. It's a good way to finish things off. Yeah, it's saved as if that was a change. I thought I enabled those tires earlier. Those are indeed ground stunts. I'm aware of this. Thank you, game. Who knew you could play video games and learn at the same time? About video games, even. Actually, I guess that's not really necessarily video game information. That is something that's also true about ATVs in real life, or would be if ATVs were real. Okay. Big race in the rain. Alright, gotta get on some actual road. Not seeing any big fun opportunities for skipping stuff yet, but we'll see at some point. Probably shouldn't start getting too ambitious about tricks like that. Because I'm really gonna pay for it at some point if I keep doing it. Like I said, you don't get much of anything for it, so it just doesn't feel worthwhile. And sure, it can add up a little bit if you do it all the time, but I don't think it's worth looking for opportunities or do tricks. If I do a really big jump that makes you think, okay, yes, this is a big jump where I have plenty of opportunity to do tricks, then fine. If I was trying to do tricks on that jump I did just now, I could have overestimated how much time I would have had in the air, and it would have just pointlessly wasted time. Not to mention what I did just now. Sure, I can preload to get more air, but probably better to just take the actual racing seriously and... Oh boy. Man. Just kind of leaving that up to fate there. Well, everyone else took a much better route than I did. Oh boy. Better to just focus on the racing instead, not pointlessly preload and so on. Oh boy, that was close. Okay. I wish more of these enduros explored more fun parts of the stage, but I guess that's what the targets are more for in the I think coming on this in a very awkward way. Targets are more for in the other stages. Yeah, I'll know what the better way to go through that last part is. Ah, boy. So I went around the building this time, instead of doing a very tight turn to not do that. But I lost time on both of them. So I don't know. It feels like I gain on everyone throughout this entire course, up until that last turn. And everyone's ahead of me. On literally the last turn. Oh what? Come on! I just bumped them. Okay, well, same thing that time, except they fell over. I'm fine with them falling over. It's not very far behind, actually, even though I'm doing poorly position-wise. Like, I consistently catch up. Ah, shoot. Trying to pause at the end there. That's pretty bad. Whatever. We're doing okay in the tournament, I guess. And that was the first time I actually took that turn okay. Almost. So I didn't come into it very well. Still, I am first in the Enduro, so I guess it's something. Alright. So we can finish off some of these. In fact, I don't know if this is... Can I actually not get first in the National at this point? But yeah, I should probably go do the Supercross stuff again at this point. Definitely need to go back to the quarry. And the Red Sands Trailer Park as well. Just don't look forward to doing those. It's such a pain doing the red targets, and you get basically nothing in return for it, but we'll see. I mean, short track and... I mean, not Enduro, but National, we have it in the bag, I guess. We'll see how those go. I could, if I wanted to, restart the Supercross tournament, although I don't see much reason to actually do so. We're still in first, so... Anyways. Next time, right? Yeah, this is the last episode for this sitting. For real this time, unlike what I said last sitting. Anyways. So, we keep progressing, but soon we will have finished the amateur stuff. Well, maybe soon-ish. I don't know about the Olympics when those get unlocked or whatever. Or maybe that's a pro thing? I don't know. I don't know how you progress in this game. I never did that before, so at some point we will see how one progresses into the pro world and so on. But eventually, hopefully, better bikes and so on, because we still need better gear as we progress. But we'll see how it goes. But we're getting there. I think we're a decent chunk through the game at this point. Maybe like a third, something. Could be wrong. We'll see. Bye, everyone.